This is the holiday season. I want to talk about grief. Um, a lot of people think that they are depressed. In reality, they're dealing with grief. Holiday seasons is a lot of times where you realize things are not what they used to be for many people, right? So everyone is not grieving death, right, of a loved one. Some are grieving their old lives. I know some people who grieve like life before parenthood. I know some people who grieve having to leave a job. I know some people who grieve having to let go of a friendship, even a breakup. So many things will cause you to grieve, and some people can mistake that for depression. I know I dealt with grief even on my own when I began to change my life, because it was one of those things where God was nudging me, but I wouldn't listen. And so by the time he did what he had to do and actually snatch me up out, I grieved all of that. Around the holiday times, I would get so sad, like on Christmas, on Thanksgiving, because here I am used to being lit, Miss Turn Up, and then, right, God has me around a new scenery, right? And so I remember telling my dad, I said, Daddy, when holidays come, I said, I just get extremely, and I told my mom too, I said, I get extremely sad. I said, to the point where once everybody leave, I said, I go in my room and I lay down and I cry all night. And that's the moment when I realized, like, you are grieving. Like, you're really grieving your past, the things you were able to do so freely, and how you were able to interact with people. Like, you're really grieving a part of your old life, because I wasn't ready to shed that. Like I said, when I wouldn't listen to God, I was disobedient. He decided, okay, since you won't move when I'm telling you to move, I have to take it from you, ultimately to save my life. I'm so happy to not be in that place no more. But at that time, listen, it was tough. It was so hard for me to really grasp that, okay, I can't be around the people I used to be around. And the thing about it is, he had me around amazing, beautiful family. But because I was not ready to cut off that lifestyle to get the new and walk into the new in my life, it really took a toll on me, to the point where I was just like sick. And that's the thing what grief will do to you. It will literally make you sick. And you'll be around here losing weight. You'll be around here just really going into the depression. And so you have to be careful about how long you decide to sit in that. And if I could do anything or help you, I would just tell you to look forward to the new. If God removed it abruptly, causing you to be in that state of grief, you have to go to the Lord and ask him to open up your eyes to see the new and to be able to receive the new, because ultimately his plans is to prosper you. Isaiah 43, and somewhere towards the, I would say, middle, when the Lord says, behold, I'm doing a new thing, can you not perceive it? Do you not see that he has greater in store for you? So you don't have to grieve those things too long. You're entitled to have your emotions and be sad, but you cannot stay in that great state of grief, because it will keep you stagnant. It will keep you from doing what you need to do and who you're called to be. Sometimes the things that you're grieving, they're right there and you can no longer have it. Now you have to be disciplined. Now you have to be strengthened in your spirit to accept that even though it's here, I can't have it. I can't do it. I can't be around it. I can't look at it. I can't hear it. Now you have to face the things that you did not want to face, right? The things that you're putting on the back burner, the things that you're overlooking as if it never happened. You have to deal with it, right? God is removing that crutch. And you may not be ready for that. And that means you haven't surrendered in the area of your life. And God is trying to get you to surrender so that he can get you to your greater. So consider that maybe that job he had you to leave, maybe it was going to have you so stressed to where you could have had a heart attack. That relationship You wanted to advance your life, but maybe that person was going to be holding you back. You can't run up under that man. You can't climb on top of that woman because that woman was going to be your downfall. That friend, maybe she gossiped too much and is poisoning and tainting your spirit. And God is trying to get you to have a sound mind. And by you indulging, because we already know bad company corrupts good character, God needs your character to reflect Him. These are things that we don't consider in the grieving stage. All we know is that we want what was. We reminisce on what was. We're not thinking about what's coming up, right? So if you're struggling with grief, you're having that trouble with letting something that God has severed and killed, I pray that you would surrender that thing that's your crutch. I pray that you would look to God for your help, to be your comfort and your strength, to know that when He's doing a new thing, I pray that you see that it is for your good. It is to elevate you. It is to cause you to walk into greatness, into goodness. It is to shift you into a new perspective, that the only thing that He has for you is good things. And even if it hurts, you cannot harbor it, because we don't want you to be hindered by what He's trying to do, the new thing He's trying to do. So I just pray your strength to endure the moment of pain for just the glory that is going to be placed on you. Remember, joy comes in the morning.